Hey everybody, another day of VDF Farms. Working on the Allis Chalmers 18 row all crop seed drill. So I picked this thing up roughly 300 bucks a couple months ago. Knew I needed new tubes and everything for it, so I was in a hurry to get my planter and everything done. I got that done, seeds in the ground. All right, well, what do I need next? Next, I'm going to need to, combine's pretty much ready to go. I need to get this grain drill going. The combine is an easy fix. I need to get one gathering chain for it. Other than that, it's ready to rock and roll. Want to get the seed drill. I want to put winter wheat in this year. So, ordered all new tubes for it. Everything is on with the exception of, I want to say there's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Sorry, all but 7. As I'm getting some new clamps for those. I ran out of clamps. It is getting a facelift, as you guys can tell. I'm a firm believer of, if I'm going to go through all this kind of work and fixing it all up right, I'm going to paint the damn thing. Not showroom quality. It is nothing but Rust-Oleum brush-on paint. We scuffed it up real good today. That's all pretty much one can. So I have to get another can because I need 2 coats because the metal's just soaking it in. Painted the rims. That's why you guys kind of see paint on that tire. Painted the rims. I just used, they were black, so I just used the chassis, same chassis black I used on the planter, on the 1240 planter. Tires were just, the ones that were on there were bald, they were destroyed, they were cheap tires. I had a mismatched set of these 15-inch trailer tires. They were too far gone to be on the road, but for farm equipment, I'll send them. So I had a set of those, put those on. This is where that tire is at. It is, the paint is drying. I'm packing it up for the night. It's going to sit like that till I get back on, today's Monday. I come back on Wednesday because I do work tomorrow. Something else I want to do is put a bolt in between here to hold this together because this was bent out. The last thing that needed to be done on this, which I got done today, is there is a adjustment tool. I'm not sure what they call that. That goes in the back here. I had to remake that because that is cast iron. As you see, it broke, and I don't trust my braids and screws that well. So, ironically enough, I had a marker arm from that 1240 I bought that I had taken off because it was bent, because I had used the marker arms for the 494A and put on the 1240. So this, funny enough, is part of that marker arm. So what I did is I found a nut that would fit, welded a large washer onto a piece of pipe, welded the pipe into the marker arm, brought it up, welded a nut or a bolt. So I do need to take that off yet, do a little bit more grinding, probably touch up a couple welds somewhere. This was just kind of, I wanted to make sure it was going to fit before I really got into cleaning it up. But if anybody has one of those that's broken, that's seems like it's working pretty well. The only thing I don't know what I'm going to do yet is there are markings, inch markings on those. I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to put those on yet. That metal's too hard to stamp. I'm thinking engraver. Or I made that exactly, this is exactly the same size as that. I'm thinking maybe I just keep that with it, or find a way to secure that to the new piece. But it's there and it's functional. So that's huge, huge thing. So that's one of the things we've been working on here. VF Farm, so I didn't get any pictures of it. I've been busting my butt all the last 3 or 4 days trying to get a bunch of stuff done. I have a long work week ahead of me. And then next week I am going out of town for the whole week for a class that I'm taking for my job. And it's 3 hours away. So we're turning it into a huge camping trip for me and my family. So nobody's going to be here. So I'm trying to get as much done as I can because I'm going to lose a whole week for this. And then there's another class after that I'm probably going to end up taking. So trying to stay on top of things, get things done as much as I can. But that's where we're at. So this thing is pretty much done, except for cleaning up that adjustment tool, some hose clamps on the tubes, and hydraulic ram. So trying to find a used one, but if I can't, I'll have to go buy new. I'm not one of these guys. I hate transferring hydraulic rams over. They're $100. I'm looking at 150, 200 bucks for hoses, tops, for everything all in. To me, it's worth not having to transfer things around. So, as always, keep at it, never give up, and hammer away. This thing's taken me 2 days to get this far, minus ordering parts and everything. So, keep at it, never get up. Y'all have a good day.